Count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Now he's challenging the called strike, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And now it's Luis Garcia. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's inside.
That's in there.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
That's out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him. On the ground, right side, loves it on the dive, and they get the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Inside, ball 1.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Oh,
here's
that's
Tyler
unfair.
O'Neill. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Ball.
Hard on the ground to first. Garcia takes it himself here tonight. An efficient start to the home first. 2 away.
Ahí.
And the 0-1. That
Ball
one
one.
missed. Close,
Nope,
but
that's a
called
ball.
the ball. And a count 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 2-2. And that's
Ball.
too high. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Chisholm has a beat on it, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back now at Oriole Park. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ali Sanchez. That one
Ball
close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Nope, that's off the
Inside,
plate.
just
Ball 2.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is it. The center fielder of the 12,
Sliced hard but foul. Second inning here, no score. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Bounce to third. Henderson. And it gets by him. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. That's too
Ball,
low.
that's low.
Ball 1. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's inside.
Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Right through there for a strike. On the corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Leody Taveras. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Rodon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 255 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's ball 2.
In the air, right side. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Edge in the zone, call the strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Man at second. Just missed. In the air to left center. Out number 2.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
That cuts the zone. 0-1. The Orioles with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Swings and misses. Struck him out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. Hit in the air, right field. O'Neill takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one.
The right fielder, number 48, Paul Goldschmidt.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 13.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The next to hit, 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. Goldie, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Too high. Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Top of the third, no score.
Ball 2.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That's off the inside corner. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4 to avoid.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In there, and it's 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's in.
Check swing, and he went. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the Orioles DH, Christian Franklin. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That to right. Goldie under it. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Outside with the breaking ball. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Start of the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ali Sanchez. Boz back to work. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
The 1-2. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The underhand flip, nicely done for the out. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
And a foul ball. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. got him swinging.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two down, nobody on.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 4th, Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit.
Tyler O'Neill.
That's a little
Nope.
high.
Ball 1.
And that's ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
To the left side, but it is well fouled.
Ball,
Count, you got
down.
the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Leody Taveras. Flied to right his first time. That clips the corner. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2.
Oh.
1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And there's 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Rosario.
Ball.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
In the air, right field. O'Neill should have this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 48,
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. So Goldie strikes out here. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Baltimore, here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The Orioles looking to strike first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Nope.
But some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Go-ahead run on base. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Orioles. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Break play.
Nope.
And fouled off. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Chop to the right side and foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball upstairs.
We call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Garcia.
And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Henderson gets it to first, and the Yanks go quietly. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th, digging in, Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-1. And that's through there for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one
That's
just
in.
misses.
Ball 2.
And it's 2-2.
That's ball 3.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Goldie under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Agosto.
That gets the corner. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. That's outside.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore and stepping in for the Yankees, Ali Sanchez. Just
That's
off
out.
the outside edge. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Cam Sanders, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Kittredge also getting ready.
Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
In there at the knees. That's strike one. Grisham wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0.
Ball down.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. Up and in, and it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Payoff pitch, and he walked
That's
him.
ball 4.
And a go-ahead run is on base. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Elliot Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough taking over on the mound.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Yohel Pronto.
Aye!
Oh, 2 now.
No, inside. Yep, that ball went out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. A leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder,
On the ground. Flips it. 1 at second. On to first.
He's in there.
Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Go ahead run on base. Jeremiah Jackson now at the plate. Quick toss to first.
No, he's in
back
there.
in easily.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball, that's
Just
out.
missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Just off
That's
the
inside
edge. And now filled up. Gunnar Henderson waiting on deck for the Orioles. Payoff pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Hit on the ground to short. Caballero. They get the force, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. Still no score.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the
Orioles,
mound to start the
number
8th. Cam Sanders.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jose Caballero.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Pitch misses, and a full count now. Ahmed Rosario on deck for the Yankees. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. And it's 1-0. Out to center. Nice grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Pinch hitter coming on, Kobe Mayo. He represents the go-ahead run. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the K.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ball.
The 1-0. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Tap foul at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen, throwing beatings.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Jackson Holliday trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Cruz, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. The 1-2.
Ball. That's down.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. There's the strike.
Nope, that's down.
Now a quick throw to first. And he dives. Ready to go. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one fouled off. Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one not close. Ball 2. Grounder might be 2. There's one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. And that drops in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That catches the corner.
That's outside.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Henderson over to first in time. That takes care of Grisham. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, got him. Oh. Nice play.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. A little bit low.
1.
Next offering is fouled back. It's in and out of his glove. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Comes up empty.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Nope,
see if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Elliot Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. O'Neill on his way over. And there's 1 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Just missed. And another ball. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
2-0. And that is out of play. Just missed. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
On Ahmed Rosario stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Triple digits on that last pitch. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Leody Taveras. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Trying to bunt his way on. Scoops it up barehanded, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Taveras on at first, nobody out. Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Rodon checks over to first, and he's back. The lefty, the 1-0. Fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in there safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Outside, that's a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Goldie settles under this one, brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Save! It's 2-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
At the plate, Christian Franklin. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Hey!
base hit out into center field. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's a little bit low. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Ground ball right side. Garcia steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We play 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Oriole Park, on to the 3rd inning. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
Yeah!
Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Ball.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Ball.
In the dirt. Goldie aboard here at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Garcia.
One out man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Inside ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
He's
inside.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. So a
Ball
walk
four.
puts runners
Take
at
your
first and second.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Ball one.
Swing and a pop-up. Pozo gets under it. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Pete Alonso.
Number 25, Pete Alonso.
Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
That's in there. And that is strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Pozo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Back here in Baltimore, out of the fourth, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One, two now. This one in the air, center field. Taveras on the move. One up, one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Elliott Ramos.
In the air to left center, Narvaez on the move to the alley. And there are two down.
Up next for the Yankees, The shortstop, Jose.
Now here is Jose Caballero. First time up, he grounded to third. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one is off the wall. The relay, and in there with a double off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. One and 2 here. Ground ball left side. Out number 3. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom 4. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Leody Taveras.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Late with the swing there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one
That's ball
way
3.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. A single his first time. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul.
That's
he
a
looked
ball.
locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2. Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and our score remains 2-1. Back now at Oriole Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice.
Well, that's low.
So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner snagged at first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Hey! And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hard hit left side. On to first.
He's out.
And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 for 2.
Nope.
Hey! He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And that's in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Almost got him. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Garcia leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And that one fouled off. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Christian Franklin.
Hey!
The Yankees up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Carlos.
Now the left fielder, Carlos Narvaez. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25. Alonso.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Out front, rip foul. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off.
Inside, ball 1.
Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a 3-2. Fly ball down the line. And that will end the inning. And the Orioles leave one. And they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ali Sanchez.
First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Number 48, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 26 getting loose as well. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shane Baz out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
coming on for the Orioles, number 26.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Aye!
Oh, 1 down.
Ball one.
In the dirt. And that's off
That's
the
inside.
inside edge. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
One out man at first. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Man at first, one away. Next
That's ball
offering
3.
misses. And now 3-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. O'Neill ranging back.
That
Couldn't
ball's
get
foul.
to it before it dropped foul. Payoff pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Ramos wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. That's in there. Strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And it's
Ball,
1-1.
that's inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air on the infield.
Infield
and the infield
fly,
fly
down
is
and out.
called.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Rosario.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
One, 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one almost got him. Sets him down looking.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Yohel Hoso.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Ball 2.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Aye.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three, 2
Ball
now.
3.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field.
No,
and
that's foul.
foul as it bangs off the fence.
Nope,
And
that's foul.
Just foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8, and he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Bradley Hanner into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Ball, that's out.
And that's 3 for a strike. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line.
No,
And
that's
that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Two down, nobody on. That's way outside. 3-2 now. Jeremiah Jackson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough.
No,
Into the corner,
foul ball.
but foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles 1.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball
Orioles,
over to a new arm, number 48. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 48, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball 1.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 1-1. Late swing fouled off. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball
And
2.
that just misses.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Throw pulls
He's
him
good.
off the bag, and he's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luis
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
One down. Stepping in, Luis Garcia. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Step off, throw to first.
Stay.
And he's back in on a dive. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings through that one. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second.
Nope,
Outside.
that's off the plate.
And
Ball
it's
2.
2-2. Got him. 2 away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. No one can get there. It falls in. Save.
He's safe.
In comes the run from second. It's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ali Sanchez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Ball.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 3 and the Orioles 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Jeremiah Jackson.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Oh, that's out.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Left field. And
Foul,
just foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one in the air. McMahon settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for the Orioles, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on his knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
This one in the air, right field. Goldie on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in for the third out. One left for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Albert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Taveras settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Elliott Ramos.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt, blocked. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Rodon.
Pulls that one foul. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. Just off the inside edge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the left fielder, Carlos Narvaez.
The left fielder, Carlos Narvaez.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
That's
right
a ball.
now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two on that. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And now 2-2. Now one missed. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that drops in for a strike. Late swing, fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. One out man at first. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Lay off that pitch down.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The Yanks holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. That ends the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now at Oriole Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball one. Ball, that's in.
Suarez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That one hammered but pulled foul. 2-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
That's ball two.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses.
That's down.
And that's ball three. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luis Garcia.
2 down, bases empty. Luis Garcia stepping in now for the Yankees. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball.
Yankees up by 3 here at the top of the ninth. To the right side, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yerry De Los Santos. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
That's a ball.
The changeup missing, and it's 2-0. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One now. Way inside.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the top of the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
That's in for a strike. The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Out front, rip foul. Fly ball down the line. One down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar.
So now with one away and a man at second, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Chopper right side. Chisholm throws to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
There's a strike. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Fires to third, but he's back. Here's a 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And that's outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The Orioles down to their final strike. And now bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Christian Franklin.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one catches the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Tying run at the plate. Out towards right center field. Goldie moving under this one. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Count is 3-1.